was in this very classroom that first shaped my educational journey through the influence of my parents. This was the first place that I actually looked up to my mom and knew that one day I wanted to follow my dreams exactly like she did. Following my dreams has led me to make different decisions than I anticipated in years past, but my parents have shaped me over the years to be more independent and choose what is best for my education and my future. One major decision I had to make this year was deciding between IU or UC to further my education, and I chose UC. It was a difficult decision because both my parents were IU alumni, and it had always been my dream as a little girl to be an alumni with them. But some plans changed, and I decided to take the path less traveled by and do what would benefit me in my future. My journey and the path that I chose was similar to Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. Robert Frost delineated, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by." I chose the path less traveled by choosing UC over IU, because even though I loved both schools, I know that this path will make a difference in my life and in my education. And it will allow me to follow my own dreams rather than my parents'. My parents have always encouraged me and supported me over the years, and especially this year when I had to make this tough decision. Not only do I find characteristics in Robert Frost's poem, but also in Caroline Knapp's story, Love. This is relatable to my journey because in Caroline Knapp's story, Love, she states, "My mother was such a gentle woman. She said, 'What can I do to help you? I'll do anything.'" Like Caroline Knapp's mother, my mother has been extremely helpful over the last years, and especially this year, and she has been a wonderful role model for me. She always supports me and is the main reason why I've accomplished so much in my life. Knapp also described, "It's about having to say goodbye to something you can't fathom living without." I couldn't imagine my educational journey or making major decisions about my future without the support of my parents. They've been by my side, they've taught me to do what's best for myself, and they've guided me through obstacles in life, like this one and choosing UC over IU. I'll have to leave them next year when I go off to UC, but I'll always remember what they taught me, and I'll definitely make them proud. Through this journey, I've realized how much my parents have taught me, and I've learned a great deal from their own success, and I've really looked up to them. I've learned to be more independent as well, with making my own decisions and what's going to benefit me in my future. I've also become more appreciative of my parents' support and guidance, and know that they only want what's in my best interest. Despite the path that my parents took, it was through their influence and guidance that got me to where I am today, and to make major life decisions for myself that I know will carry me further through life. It's in this very classroom right here that first started my educational journey, which is why I find it appropriate to end my journey here as well. Next fall, I'll be taking the road less traveled by and heading off to UC.